What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Jeannie Mai has been going through one hell of a time, guys, and it's been a rough take for her. And I know what some of you guys are going to say. Well, O'Shea, what do you mean when you say that Jeannie Mai is going through a rough patch? Well, let's just look at the last 6 years of her life. Firstly, Jeannie Mai, what some people would consider her to be an extremely talented person, all right? Extremely talented individual. That's what many people would consider Jeannie Mai. Not me, just others. I've never watched her. But the reality is that she can't really deal in relationships at all. Can't deal in relationships, guys. It's a hard thing for her. The last husband she had divorced her. He moved on, had a child. She started crying, guys, literally crying when she met Jeezy. She insulted the last guy. You know, Jeezy can make me submit to this guy is my equal, which is really not true because Jeezy's actually better than her in many aspects. But you know, I just needed this time to heal. You'll always hear women say how much healing they need to do, right? Now, they never grow. That's the point that you got to understand this. When a lot of ladies talk about they need time to heal, guys, what that means is I need time to basically blame everything on you men because you men are the problem and just focus more on me and getting the bag because you men are not worth it. It's you guys who are at fault. When women say I need time to heal, they're not talking about understanding their own problems. That's not, to them, it's not healing. Healing is I need time to focus more on what I need to do to get over you and, you know, not focus on what the reason is why you would have left somebody like me. That's what they mean when they say healing. That's what my interpretation is. Could be wrong, but I get that with Jeannie Mai. All right. Now, what they will do is use that as a crutch to get back into, you know, what they love to do versus actually looking at the situation that got them there in the first place. I want to play this small clip of Jeannie Mai discussing that, and I'm going to come back.
How are you doing right now? How are you healing? Because you did recently post on Instagram. You said sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect to heal.
I'm taking it day by day, and thankfully being able to have a show like this and to come to work and be able to do something that you enjoy doing takes your mind off of things. And you know, right now I'm just focusing on Monaco. I'm focusing on things that I'm passionate about. I mean, shoot, when you're surrounded by people, you just get to laugh and, you know, look at the things that you enjoy doing in life.
Yeah.
Then, you know, you get through it.
Also, such a good mommy, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I know. Monica was on set with us at Raid the Cage. She raided the cage. She went for the teddy bear.
Did she?
There was a teddy bear that's like it's a life-size one, and
it's
there's
literally
like a
like
Tiffany
3 of her.
necklace.
But she was just like, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, and she went for it because that's my girl. She went for the bling. Oh no, she went for the bear. She went for the bling for mama.
So guys, you hear she's taking it one day at a time. All of a sudden, I'm taking it one day at a time. One day at a time. This is important. You always hear ladies say things like this. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or I'm doing this and that. One day at a time, okay? One day at a time. Now, let's get back to the whole healing element. When they say heal, who is doing the healing? Because Jeannie Mai has been talking about healing in certain aspects in 5 years, and it seems like the healing isn't working. You want to know why? Because the same objective or the same result keeps occurring. So how is that healing? How is healing somebody who keeps making the same mistake? If you are sick and you've been treated and you are now well, you've done something to reverse that sickness. But if you are sick and you say that you're healed, but you're still showing the symptoms of the sickness, then you need to explain to me what was the healing process. And this is just another way of saying, I'm going to focus more on me. Then that will change to, like Tia Mowry, I've graduated from marriage. It then will change to, I'm focusing on myself. It will change to, it's all about me. And what you will see is that healing process makes them less apt to participate in altruism. And altruism is very important to relationships. And that means the act of giving, the act of sacrificing. That healing will never increase the act of giving for ladies. When you hear them talk about that, it just makes them more selfish. And let me just say this, when you're healed, you actually don't blame others for the mistakes of somebody else. Or you don't blame others for your own mistakes. You look at your own mistakes and then you say, you know what? I messed up in my last marriage, the guy left me. I messed up in this marriage, this guy left me. So obviously the healing that I need to do It's a problem with me. I have the issue. But let me kind of mask around that and indulge myself in my work because I love to do my work, but I'm still going to be a very terrible person in this aspect. Because really, you know what? I can't see my fault. When it doesn't work out with the last guy, oh, he wasn't man enough for me. When it doesn't work out with Jeezy, oh, I'm taking it day by day. I need to focus on my healing. But these ladies never get healed. And they keep going recycling their same issues back into the dating market. Let's talk about Tia Mowry. She graduated from marriage. She's focusing on, she never said the word healing, but let's say doing what she wants to do. Guess what? That same level of toxicity that is so evident in her lifestyle is evident in these new relationships she's trying to form. And nobody will put up with that has anything of value. Again, you're talking about dealing with guys who can get rid of you. And ladies tend to forget that when you're dealing with a man that can get rid of you and you're talking about your process of healing. Look, you can say whatever you want. Make yourself feel good. You can think that you're healed and all of this. If you can't perform, you're not going to be there. You can say whatever you want to say. If it makes you feel good, God bless you. So be it. Those guys are going to get your ass out of there. All right? Just like a general manager. Listen, we have a great general manager on the 49ers and John Lynch. We moved up. We picked up this kid, Trey Lance. I was really rooting for Trey Lance. Okay? Unfortunately, the young man had an accident. Got injured. Didn't have a lot of experience, but he had a lot of physical tools. The issue is the kid just can't. He's not ready to play. Brock Purdy is ready to play. Now, we were not looking to have Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy just happened to be there and started doing very well. What did that do to quarterback Trey Lance? He wasn't ready to play, but when somebody came ready to play, guess what happened? The plans changed. So we can't wait for him to get healed. He got to go. And then he got traded to the Cowboys. And then he got to watch his Cowboys get beat almost to a bloody pulp by the 49ers while he sat on the bench for the Cowboys trying to get healed. So you got to be ready to play. And in order for you to get healed you need to go back and look at your mistakes. What am I doing? What is my level of self-awareness and self-accountability? And I'm sorry, a lot of these ladies that I'm seeing here, Tia Mowry, Jeannie Mai, I think she has more self-accountability than these other people, but it's not really there. So they keep going on to the same problems, and every time, I'm healing. You're 44, you're still healing, and with the same results. You're still healing and can't keep nobody. You're still healing, and if you've been divorced twice in the last 5 years. So who are you healing with? Maybe your healing is becoming more of an injury. Your so-called healing is more of a sickness because it's through your own vantage point. We all like to see life through our vantage point because it's our life. But that's not the truth is, it doesn't matter what your vantage point is. It matters what the outcomes are. If your outcomes are not the same, that's all that matters. A lot of these ladies just can't do that. And it's unfortunate, to say the very least. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I already put you for all you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.